Yo, what is up? Showtime here, bringing you a Wi-Fi battle versus trPikachoo. Anyway, I lead with my Empoleon. He leads with his Azelf. He goes for the taunt as I try to set my stealth rocks up. Yeah. So I switch into my Zapdos as he goes for the stealth rocks. So I'm just gonna go for the safe. I said safe. I have a little list. So the safe Thunderbolt as he switches into his Raikou, which doesn't do anything, but I do get the power hacks, and yeah. So I switch into my Nidoking, expecting the electric type move. Didn't know if he had HP Ice, but I was gonna take my chances anyway. As he just switches, as he gets the power hacks and doesn't do anything, as I just go for the Fire Blast on his Mismagius, which is actually faster than my Nidoking, which gets a a Shadow Ball off and does a large chunk to my Nidoking. Now he switches into his fucking, what is that shit called? Azumarill, and he goes for the Aqua Jet on my Empoleon switch. Now I'm gonna take this opportunity to set my Stealth Rocks up as he switches into his Arcanine, which is I know he's, from seeing this battle, watching this battle a million times, I know he is choiced, but I just don't know choiced what. I think he's probably Scarfed because his Azumarill is banded. So yeah. I now switch into my Zapdos as this Wild Charge does a lot to me. Yeah. So I am specially defensive. I believe I'm specially defensive. Now I switch into my Tangela, which is one of my other tanks on this team that could wall this. I could take Wild Charges all day. And now he switches out and switches back in his Gara, which is his Azumarill, as I just set my lease seed up. I do get some HP back, so I'm near full, so I just switch out and send back in my Empoleon, expecting him to Ice Punch now. So yeah, he Ice Punches and it does next to nothing. So now after lefties and lease seed, I'm near full. So I'm gonna take this opportunity just to get up an attack. I didn't want to go for the grass. Now I'm just gonna go for the stab move, which is my Scald, and it does a right chunk to Nightmare, his Raikou. So yeah. Now he switches into. I switch back into my Nidoking as he goes for a Magna Rise. Yeah. So now I'm knowing I'm faster because of the paralyzation. I'm just gonna go for a Fire Blast and take him out. I should, and yeah, whatever. I take him out. So I switch out and go back into my Tangela. As he goes for superpower, I wasn't predicting anything. I was hoping he was probably gonna go for the Ice Punch, not the Ice Punch, the Aqua Jet. But he goes for superpower, predicting my Empoleon. As he switched back into his Azelf to take my Leech Seed. And yeah, I get my lead seed off, and is alright, okay, I guess. I do switch into my Empoleon as he goes for the hidden power. I don't know what hidden power this is. It could either be ground, electric, I don't know, fighting. I really don't care. I do get leech seed and leftover recovery once again as he just goes for another hidden power. I don't think this takes me out, but I do get a Scald off, and I am able to take out this Azelf. I don't know. Yeah, it was regular. It wasn't crit either. It was just Empoleon's a fucking monster. So now he switches into his Arcanine, which I'm believing is Scarf because he wouldn't. I don't know. He just goes for the Flare Blitz. He's normally faster than me, so I don't know what item he's holding. So anyway, he just gets the Flare Blitz off and kills me. At this point, I'm thinking that I was faster like a dick. I don't know. He just gets another Flare Blitz off and does kill my Nidoking off. This is another stupid play I do again. I switch into my Victini. I go for the Fusion Bolt instead of the Zen Headbutt to take him out. But I go for the Fusion Bolt. It doesn't take him out, but Life Orb Recoil. No, not Life Orb Recoil. Recoil does. So yeah. He switches into his Azumarill again. I'm leaving my Victini in because I don't want to switch in and switch out, because Stealth Rock would have probably killed me off anyway. I don't know, but yeah. So I switch into my Tangela, knowing I could take any move he wants. Well, he's banded, so I could take a fucking Aqua Jet all day. and I just go for the seed bomb on his switch. And I didn't know what his last poke was, so it turned out to be a Gallade. The seed bomb does nothing to it, but I do put him. Well, I try to put him to sleep with a sleep powder as he bulks up and then ice punches me. It does 35% as I get my sleep powder off on him. And yeah, so I believe here I just knock off his leftover so he won't be gaining anything as each turn of sleep. But he wakes up anyway, goes for another ice punch. This one doesn't kill either. So yeah, so now I get my lease seed him again. Well, lease seed him for the first time actually. And yeah, now I'm regaining health as his ice punch doesn't kill again, which is the epicness of the Tangela. So anyway, I do get lease seed damage on him. I'm staying in, trying to stall him out so I could switch into my Zapdos. Right here, I'm thinking I could roost up and stall him out for the rest of this match. Keep roosting and stall, lefty stall him. I mean not lefties, leafy stall him. But here I just take the chance of going for the Thunderbolt, and I do luckily take him out with a crit. I don't know if the crit mattered, but it was just a crit. I'm so sorry for this crit, but yeah. So now he switches back into his last, which is his Azumarill. He goes for the Aqua Jet. This, if I'm right, this damage right here does take me out because it is stabbed and banded, whatever. But my Tangela can take Aqua Jets all day. Like it does like 20 damage probably, and I do finish him off with the Seed Bomb. So good game, trPikachoo. If you like, guys, rate, comment, sub, and later.